What are you going to say? Barcelona secures La Liga back-to-back championships, playing Levante, which was an insane game with a lot of nerves. What are you going to say? They started out the first half started out without Messi. Messi was on the bench. Could not get the ball in the goal. They were dancing around the 18-yard box. The goal had saran wrap on it. You couldn't get it through. And then, second half comes back. Messi comes in. You've got the dogs out there. You've got Vidal, fighting all over the place. You've got every player who missed opportunities. You've got every player that created good opportunities. But at the end of the day, Barcelona won, Levante 0. Barcelona wins, La Liga champions, back-to-back, 8 championships in 11 years, celebrating in the middle of the field. That's all there is to it. They wanted to rest some of the players. You could tell during this game that some of the players did not put 100% out there, or the tactics weren't 100% right, but the goal was to win the game, and they did. They secured the championship right before going into the Champions League match against Liverpool. That was the goal, and they did it. So I'm excited. I'm pretty happy about the whole thing. I understand that it wasn't their best game, but it wasn't bad. And I understand that goal in the 62nd minute, it was a ping pong ball. It was the epitome of the entire game. The ping pong ball, the ball's flying around everywhere. There's a loose ball at the top of the 18. Arturo Vidal grabs the ball, passes it to Messi. Messi cuts it with his right foot. 2 defenders fly past him to his right side. He tucks in his left foot, left corner. Barcelona won. But instead of playing defense, that's the thing about it. Instead of playing defense, they continued to press. Barcelona continued to press the whole time to the last 10 minutes, where they pulled off Dembele and put in Sergio Roberto in the middle, so it was similar to a 4-4-2. But before that, they're pressing the whole time. And I would say the last 20 to 25 minutes, Levante put serious pressure on Barcelona. They put serious pressure on Barcelona by going 3 forwards, 2 wings and a striker, which is a very similar look to what Liverpool's going to be playing. So I think that this was a good opportunity for Barcelona to play against a team that's playing 3 up top, which rarely happens to them. But you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to deal with that with Liverpool, most likely. And so to be able to see this type of arrangement, to be able to see this type of opposition right before a game, I think it's very helpful. I think it's going to make a big difference in preparing for the next week. Where were the miscommunications? Where were the lack of defensive gaps? Where were we when they have 3 forwards? Why are we not pressing down the pressure so much? Because we got fullbacks that were playing wingbacks getting caught up front. There was a huge gap between the midfield and the defense was in one big block, and then the forwards were about 15 to 20 yards down the field, a gap. There was a huge gap in the space after that first goal. After that first goal, Levante decided, we're not going to just let Barcelona run the whole field. We're going to tie this up. We don't want them to beat us at home for La Liga champions. We don't want them to be the champions. So as soon as they got scored on, they changed their tactics, pushed 3 up, started pushing really hard up forward. And Barcelona, to be fair, did not clearly react in an organized fashion to be able to stop that press. So they're going to need to take a look. What is our transition game? How are we going to... You can't have holes like that in even when you're transitioning from defense to offense. You can't have holes like that when you're transitioning against someone like Liverpool. You can't have open gaps where it's a 5-on-3 defenders and the team is pressuring towards you. Thank goodness for PK. Thank goodness for Ter Stegen. I would say man of the match, probably PK, but there's also Messi right there and Ter Stegen. But I would say probably PK saved that game, but at the very end with all the ball bouncing off the post and almost going in, I would say that Ter Stegen may have actually been the man of the match. But either way, they grinded it out, they switched the formation, they threw everybody in there, it looked like a big jumbo pot of mess, but they were able to get it done in a very, very nervy finish. Congratulations, Barcelona. Champions League's next.